Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you. So we're going to just do the elements for this round of readings because I wanted to get some full moon energy in here, a little energy check for the elements. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to start with the fire. So for fire, we got Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Leo, Sagittarius. Huh. And we're just gonna, I'm not doing the singing bowl on camera to try to make these a little shorter for you guys. Got the mask, the hunter, and the thread. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Let me just get your cards pulled, guys. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Cosmic egg on the bottom. Okay, and we're just going to get one card. Now, this can be read, you can just take like the first section, second section, or third section. Okay. Or the whole reading, because this is all fire here. Looks like some very strong energy here. Okay, I feel like, yes, we're trying to definitely look at the sun here, look at the bright side on something here. Something here, the energy kind of leaving here. We got this. Something feels like there's a deep energy here with the shark of like seeking out something that is hardened or something that is fixed, about an identity, maybe your own self-identity, to make something align so it's fair and balanced and just. There feels like there's been a divide somewhere here in self-identity, or maybe it's the way you feel about something, or the way you see yourself, or the way you see something. We're going to just go ahead and read that mask real quick, just the short, guys. Alex, okay. Here we go. Oh, one. There we go. The persona, the performance, the reveal. Maybe, okay, so at the top here, it's feeling like there's something that's changed. Something that's very much so changing. I would say it's probably looking like it's changing for the positive, bringing in a little more innocence, a little more fun, a little more playfulness. Something that's felt kind of something from the past that's been hard and fixed and one way is now shifting. So this feels like a period of like changing, shifting, transitioning from the past to the present, living one way and changing to another way during this. There's a this bright yellow sun energy in the middle here. I will show you these cards, but it says we often think of the mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows the mask gives the voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expressing something. We will read the shark and this calcification under this justice. So something being balanced out, made, this was reversed, so it's feeling like, not feeling like something was being expressed, not feeling like something was moving into a more balanced, fair place, especially for yourself, I feel like. So we got the calcification, and we're going to go ahead and read that. Heat, fire, desire, something you may want to speak, something that you really want to happen, or something that's building up, something that's been building up. It's kind of like it's been there lingering for a minute, and it's been building up, and you might have been keeping this covered up, or not spoken about, or not expressed, whatever this is. The divine flame resides within, and it is yours to tend to. That said, doing so patiently and with support will lead to change that is holy rather than hasty. And we got the shark at the bottom here. This calcification is the great alchemical operation of fire. It occurs when there is enough heat in the vessel to transform the nature of that which is solid or fixed. That's what I was feeling like your identity was solid or fixed, and it doesn't feel fair to you, or it could be it's just not balanced. There was something here. There is something here being brought down. A mask, a solidity, something solid. It could be a way you think. It could be a way you see yourself. It could be a way you behave. It says, to change that is holy rather than hasty. And that's doing it so patiently and with support. Accepting some kind of support, help. It feels like there's this lone energy here of dealing with this buildup, or this thing that wants to break free and wants to be made fair and just here in your circumstances, yourself, or your life, okay? So it says, with a tiny glimmer, it says, how does calcinatio begin? With a tiny glimmer, an urge, a desire that builds into a robust flame. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. Something that's been dismissed or repressed behind a mask, behind a, or you need to put on this. I'm feeling like I don't love masks, but I've always been kind of wore my stuff on my shoulder. But it does feel like something needs to break through and be seen here, be spoken or expressed here. Perhaps a flawed, yes, here's what I was feeling. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. It wants something big to change, to be brought to the light and purified. And this is so neat, you guys. Okay, so something bringing to the light and purified. It's something about the past. The Six of Cups is here in reversed. It wants to be, this is what it was, and this is what it can be. It's just like this falling away of the old and this bringing in of the new. And then we got the Hunter. I'm going to show you these cards, you guys. We got the Hunter, and then right after that, we got that. Look at that. It's going towards this light. Okay, and the Fox, is adaptable. It's flexible. It's very mutable energy. There's definitely something here going on here about that. We'll get to that, but yeah, this is neat. I love the way these are coming through here with the colors, and I will show you this Justice. So this was the Justice, and it was reversed, okay? And that's that sword, and that sword of truth, okay? And it's the mask. So something needs to turn around here about expression, true expression of the self, maybe some rigidity or something. And then right under that is this light, this candle. This is that explosive energy coming up to light up what's been hidden or what's hiding within and freeing it. There's this little candle freeing these birds and letting it burst out into this blackness, this void, this new space. So you could be entering a really new cycle, and trying to just work on coming into it, being authentic too. But it says it wants something big to change. So, and I feel like this is something big about either the way you're seen or the way you feel something or think something or what you're expressing. To be brought to the light and purified in. This cleansing, this beauty that can come from the past even. Something rainbow magical happening here. Once was kind of bland and plain, and yes, it was a nice tree or whatever, but this is so much more. I feel like it's now, and it's new, and it has color, and it's not just black and white. You know, that's what I'm getting. Like there was a black and white, where now it's like meshing this color in here, this mixture of difference and differences too. I'm getting that. Perhaps a flawed ideology, institution, or outlook. Something is being asked to change a perception or what you've been taught, maybe from the past, what you've been taught. Maybe it was a black and white idea of who you are, what something was, or who's something, or, you know, something that had to stay down or trapped or hidden or something. And it's like releasing that. It could be just what you've been taught. Some conditioning feels like being released, cleansed, purified. Some ways you've looked at things in the past. You want to see in more color. You want to see in more, not just black and white. You want to see what's happening between the black and white. Frustration and anger are wondrous change makers in their heat. If their heat is channeled with space, time, and awareness. So this could be something that has made you angry. With the shark at the bottom here, this can be very determined. I do look at the shark as very determined, but also very aggressive energy. So utilizing this aggressive energy with awareness, time, and space, and it can really change things. It can purify things within. It can cleanse things. It says the transformation that occurs from calcinatio is rarely harmonious. So it's very uncomfortable. You know, it's shark energy underneath here. It's very uncomfortable to feel this breaking out of the mask or breaking through to an expression that you're not used to, but it's just not feeling balanced or fair, and it needs expressed, and it needs cleansed, and it needs purified, and there needs to be something here released here. I'm feeling like, yeah. Whew. It requires commitment and willingness to sit through discomfort as old patterns fall into ashes. Old patterns. I'm getting that in the next card with the Six of Cups. These could be old patterns that you've had for a very, very long time. It could be tricky energies. The fox can be known as a tricky energy, trickster energy. But it's also like there's this adaptability too. So, you know, maybe it could go either way, like where you've adapted too much or you're not adapting enough. You'll know more which way that goes for you. But you're going to have to look at yourself really honestly about this, because this is deeply seated. Something that is on a deep psyche level is trying to come up emotionally. It's trying to come up to be cleansed. It's trying to, it's like, yeah, it's interesting. Something's trying to be cleansed here. The transformation that occurs from calcina is really harmonious. It requires commitment and willingness to sit through discomfort, and as old patterns fall into ashes. The flame initiates sacred change, and eventually the phoenix rises. Yes, this is such transformational energy, you guys. And then we do got the sun on the other side, okay? Of just getting through this, like, past conditioning, past beliefs, past ideals, stuff like that. Something transforming here into something different, a totally different tree. If you notice, like the pine and this tree are two different trees, you know. So the color of fire, it's yours to tend to. Do so patiently and with support, and it will lead to change that is holy rather than hasty. Fire has been used in rituals across all cultures, religions and eras. Honor the element of fire today in a literal or metaphysical way. You know, a fire pit, or just thinking about the fire, thinking about what it does, how it works through you, how it works around you, how it works within you. That's what I'm getting from that. So let's go ahead and read the shark real quick, which is right under that calcification, this hardening. Something's coming in to kind of, I feel like, tear this calcification up. And this is a water energy too. We got 2 water energies here and 1 earth energy. So let's go ahead and read the shark. Now we got the shark and the dolphin. So the shark and the energy kind of exiting, and the dolphin is what's wanting to come in here through this time period, you guys. Right now there's this feeling of puring and cleansing, purifying, cleansing, and being determined to reach this sun, to reach this happiness, to reach this more lighthearted feeling nature. There's a thread going through this fire energy to lead to something interesting. I can't wait to get to that. Okay, so it's directness, exposure, and revealing true nature and desire. There's something you truly, truly need to express here, whoever this is resonating with. And you need to move towards, and you need to express it with firmness. But it did say, you know, of course, we don't want to be awful, but there is revealing the true nature or desire. There's something here that's been hidden. There's a true nature or desire that's being hidden. Wants to be freed, wants to be balanced and fair, wants to be cleansed and purified. It says the shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. There's something here that could be causing havoc or has caused havoc, especially within the fire in yourself, the aggression, it could be completely destructive. Fire can, if not purposed in a purposeful way, in a useful way, it can be cleansing, purifying. Fire can be warmth, it can be comfort, or it can be excruciatingly painful, and it can cause a lot of damage, you guys. So this is feeling like a lot of damage done with this fire energy, and it's just needing to bring this up and acknowledge it. Okay, there's something here that needs acknowledged with this shark energy, and it's something that's been kind of, it feels quite it needs exposed. It's causing a lot of build up in this energy that needs freed, so that this mask can come off, or so that this new you can be balanced and fair and just. There's something here definitely needing to be brought up to the surface. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. It's this tension, this buildup in yourself, in this mask, in this ego. This is our ego. This is the way we want to be portrayed. There's something here that needs released. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, which is only what's fair, you guys. And this did come in reverse. So something has not been fair to yourself. It's not been honest and expressed honestly. It may have been being expressed through anger or through a impatience, something like that, that's just led to a huge imbalance. And justice wants to come in here. The sun wants to come in here. Purification wants to come in here. Something needs to be talked, exposed, and with a fierce determination, I feel, with this hunter energy and the sparks of light. It's like feeling those sparks of light and knowing that they lead to something much more light. When we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. You could really want something and you're not speaking it, so it's just building up as anger towards those around you or in your life, you guys. There's something here trying to be purified, cleansed, released. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Definitely something here just kind of biting at your feet, telling you to express something, be honest about something, expose something, maybe so you don't have to feel like you're hiding or you're wearing a mask, so you can feel more authentic and fair and just in your day-to-day, in yourself, okay? When in balance, intriguing, captivating, and mysterious, and when out of balance, sneaky and destructive. And the more we feel this energy, the more we stay in the dark, and the more that flame doesn't, it's not fair. You know, it's not fair to you. It's not fair to your journey, your path, your life, the people in your life. So if there is something like this that you're working on releasing, which at this moment, I feel like this is a perfect time to do that. We're going to go over to here to the Six of Cups, you guys, and read this Hunter energy. I am loving this energy, okay? I am. Because there is something here from the past that's just black and white, and it's like there's no room for the truth, which is that there's more colors than black and white. That's what I'm feeling. And then we got this horse, this black horse, this hunter, the hunter of the shadow, getting through that to find these sparks of light. That's what I'm getting. And then this fox energy. Let's read this hunter. 9. You being the hunter here. Okay, it says the seeker, the pursuer, and the predator. Okay? Yes, there's something here you could actually have been doing, seeking, pursuing. You want to pursue, that you're not being honest about or balanced in your expression about. It says the hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim. To return home empty-handed would be to fail. This is determination, you know. I am feeling that determined energy to get to this sparks of light. But you may be being sneaky about it. You may be being, and I think this is really saying you need to just come out with it. You need to just go straight for it. Let's read this side real quick. Study the Greek goddess Artemis. Notice her nuanced relationship to the moon, the earth, and the feminine. The predator honors its prey with a precise and skillful hunt. The hunter deeply reveres the life it aims to take. When you activate the hunter archetype, you are aligning your energy with the great creatures of the world, the lion, the wolf, the tiger, and the shark. Do so with care. There is something here you really, really want. You want to express. You want to move towards. It's probably good. It's the sun, the dolphin. It's loving. It's nurturing. It's purified. It's bright. And it's not in the dark depths where the shark's at, but it's using this focused energy, staying determined to get... to pursue your happiness, to pursue your joy, that you are willing to just do what you need to do. It is a fail if you return home empty-handed, which is not an option in the hunter's eyes. This archetype will journey far and wide seeking the prize that calls to its heart or stomach. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result, creating a life full of adventure. The hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and results-orientated. Like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back, the hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it is critical that you ask 3 questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting it? And is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? Oh, yes. So, yes, not like I'm feeling like that overkilling energy or over, like there's just something here you want, you're determined to get, but it's like you might not be approaching it with the right tools. That's one thing I'm getting here. So when it's in light, it's focused, energized, respectful, and seasoned. And when it's dark, it's irresponsible, it violates, it's violent. Most of all, that's what I'm feeling. Poaching, too. So taking something that you should not take. Taking more than what you need. Not being satisfied with what you have. Those kind of feelings, okay? All need to be purified. This is what's being worked on right now within this reading, within this message, okay? So let's go ahead and go down to the sparks of light. And, respecting what you're going after, having respect for the adventure to get there, and once you've attained it, respecting what you've brought, what you've got, what you've worked hard to get. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's see. Hope, sensation, and exhilaration. There's something exciting here. The hunt is exciting, maybe. Maybe, you're excited by something new here, wanting something new here. There's something here that feels right, good. fiery. But you could either, if you're still in this, hiding in the depths and not being front forward and not being having expression, expressing it, having untruths. It's like you need to speak your truth. You need to express your truth. You need to go for your truth. That's what I'm getting. The Scintille card arrives just in the nick of time, leaving a trail of celestial light to guide the way. I'm going to show you that again. It's guiding the way for this horse, this hunter. There's this feeling here of this light. And it's just, boom, pulling the way, guiding the hunter towards its sun. It's cleansing, it's purifying. I love that. The sparks of light. It's good. It's out of the darkness, coming out of the darkness, with whatever this is, with that candle, holding the flame to it and letting it come out, releasing something that's keeping you hidden or not feeling expressed in a fair and just way. That's what is happening in this reading. Okay. It says, follow these flickers as if they are alchemical clues guiding you to an illumined state. When this card appears, it's likely there has been a lull or void of direction in the laboratory. Not having a direction, maybe just staying put, stagnant, or not moving, not being direct, not expressing exactly what you want and exactly what it is you're doing. What exactly are you doing? And what are you doing it for and how? And with what? Like there's a misaligned magician energy here, which can be tricky energy, trickster kind of energy. There could have been something here where you just need to say, I wasn't doing this the right way, and this is how I want to do it, and this is what I want, and being more front forward. But in the deep void of darkness, a message of hope arrives. I love that. And that's where this horse is coming from. That's where this hunter's coming from. It's very interesting. Flickering and shimmering with enthusiasm, you might feel the Scintille as a childlike giddiness. That's that Six of Cups too. The presence of magic, a vision in a dream, or a simple readiness to wake up from a long slumber. That's what I was feeling. Stagnancy. Being asleep at the wheel. Not coming to the surface, not letting something be seen, not expressing something, keeping something hidden. Something that could have been dark, and it's not making you feel giddy and happy and light and purified. It's time. That's what all this is about, you guys, is purifying and cleansing, and it takes doing the hard stuff and realizing what we need to feel happy. And it isn't the things around us, you guys. It's what we're feeling inside. It's what we want. And how do we get that? If we want something, we have to do the things we need to do to get what we want. And even if that requires expression, not being aggressive or not being hiding something, Ooh, this feels like it's determined energy, though. Wake up from a long slumber. Follow the physical body. Follow the tingling sensations of aliveness within you, and you will not be led astray. Vitality, clarity, and inspiration are within your reach. You are alive. You are a vital being. Appreciate this moment. One spark leads to the next. Following the spark towards something new and exciting. Not being, and I'd say being front forward about this. Yeah. The firework yet to be lit to ponder. Go deeper. Watch and read Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night Dream. All right. Now we got the sun, you guys. This is really good energy here. So we're going to go ahead, and you should know what the sun is, but that's that purification, that innocence, that safety, that happiness, that security. This is just a lot. Everything being seen. Nothing being hidden. There's this justice on the other side that's not fair. Something's not fair. Something's being hidden, and something needs to be brought to light, to the sun. Okay, that's really nice. Oh, I was going to read this fox real quick. Fox. And since these are elemental readings, they are a little bit longer, you guys, but, I wanted to get some moon energy, do this while the moon's in our full moon in Pisces right now. So I wanted to at least get, and then four longer readings is, I can't get 12 of them done in this time frame, so I'm doing the elements. Smart, strong partner or mate, a wise teacher, the fox. This is like Hierophant energy too. This is teaching. This is a lesson. This is something beautiful. This is something, this could be the spark. This could be what's leading you. The fox, I know when we go walking, we follow like fox trails, deer trails. You're always following the animal trails. Follow the trail here of the fox. And it's interesting too, because the fox kind of does stay in the shadows, but I've seen foxes during the day, and they're beautiful, beautiful creatures, and it's an enchanting creature with plenty of mystic to go around. This is so interesting. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. I was feeling that adaptability, and I was definitely feeling the flexibility. Adaptability, flexibility. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Yes, there's something exciting, maybe even a relationship or a person that has fox energy that is reminding you, and it's what's keeping you pulled through. And maybe this is where you need to see the color instead of the black and white. Maybe this is what you're hunting, is the fox. There's a fox. I'm getting that energy. It helps us stay true to those most dear to us. Oh, fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. There could have been something. There could be something here that you need to talk about or express, that you feel like you want to move towards, but you felt like you have slipped away or fell into. Maybe there's some things you need to express to clear the air and purify the situation, especially if this is with family, loved ones, you guys, a relationship that's close. When in balance, it's magical, and it's ingenious teacher, and it's monogamous. With that coming in here, there could have been a situation even maybe here where maybe there was some unfaithfulness, or even some, maybe you just felt like you need to express something, make it more balanced, fair, truthful, honest. Maybe it'll help you feel better. And you're getting a spark, like I should just do this, I should just move towards this, and this could be a new situation, you guys, but it is feeling like this is something from the past, something that needs to not be looked at as black and white, and it won't be. The fox is magical. It is magical. So whatever this is, it has more than two shades. It's not just black and white. There's a lot of colors in between the black and white. I was feeling that from the get-go. So when out of balance, it's sneaky and unsure of their identity. And that's the shadow energy in the past here. That's where I feel like this injustice happened. Maybe this aggression, this meanness, this maybe some really harsh stuff, some really fixed energy that needs to be something. I feel like that wasn't maybe as focused because it was unfair. There's something unfair here, trying to be made balanced and more bright, purified. That's what I'm getting. To bring into balance, it's partnership and connection. So there is a connection you want to make here, probably with a partner, maybe a friendship, relationship, family, something. But in order to do this, it's like, and it's not even just in order to do this. The way to this is through expression, through honesty, through coming out of the dark, bringing it to light, making it known, speaking about it, expressing it. That's what I'm getting. All right. Wow, this is an intense reading, you guys. Of course, Kim Cran's decks are really beautiful. But yeah, this is just absolutely beautiful energy. This is what that... see if I can get this where you guys can actually, see it. It's beautiful. Look. It's going towards this fox. This hunter's going towards this fox. This teacher, this mate, this loyalty, this monogamy. It could be many of those things, you guys, but it's just you have to do that work and maybe talk about something explosive because it's building up. Something's building up here that needs to be released. So something to be authentic and be true and be fair and be just. That's what I'm getting. The thread. The path. The path. Okay. To the sun here. We got the sun, you guys. This is the energy wanting to happen here. Okay. This is the thread. There is something here trying to poke through this darkness, poke through this cloud to get to that rainbow. I am feeling that. There's something here. It's one thread of this message or what you're feeling inside right now that needs grabbed to pull yourself through this shadow, pull yourself from the darkness, from that shark energy, pull yourself out of the depths to be brought to the surface. I'm feeling that surface, bringing to the surface, grabbing that thread and going with it. That thread of light, that thread. Life is and it says the path, the vein, and the circuit. You may think you have to find the thread and pull it. Imagine, though, that it's already tied around you, waiting for you to follow it home. Recall a moment in your life when you felt fully alive. The thread is waiting for you amid the details of that memory. Oh, I love that. Life is a tangle. Look at that. This thread, the sun. It's so nice, you guys. Like, this is really nice energy trying to happen here and might be happening here for you. But it is getting through this. It does feel like something needs balanced here, brought up to the surface, focused on, expressed. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires, staying with the thread to the heart, to the happiness, to the light, the sun. And that is, to me, the divine, too. So keeping that divine sight, that divine thing happening here, holding that. It's not even like you have to hold it. Like I said, it's wrapped around you already. It's a part of you. It's just something like that might be happening right now and lighting up for you in your life right now. That's really pulling you forward towards doing something good here, doing something bright and good. And it says, when in light, the circuit of meaning within chaos, seeing that meaning in the chaos, seeing that and knowing and understanding that thread is there through the chaos, and it's still leading you to the rainbow. It's still leading you to the good stuff. And when it's dark, it's binding, it's frustrating, and it's taut. Now, let's go to this mortification. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, this is right under there. It's like interesting. Something's coming out of it. There's a thread leading you to the sun here, but it's coming out of this mortification, I feel like. Or maybe this is a good thing. I'm going to read it. I haven't worked with these decks a lot, but they are really good, really nice, really deep. I love the art. I love Kim Cran's art about all of her decks. I love them. The rose. Oh, sorry. Wrong. There we go. There we go. Decay, death, decomposition. Yeah, something here. And then that dolphin underneath of it, you guys. Wow. Letting something go here. Halloween is a global celebration of mortificio and the underworld. If this card has got you down, flip the script. There is freedom and expression in every operation. You're going to have to release something, let something go, let something die. Maybe it's part of your ego. Maybe it's some belief. Maybe it's some idealism you've had. Maybe it's some kind of idea of things needing to be a certain way or something. Let something go, the way you express yourself or something. Move towards something here to bring you into this dolphin energy. It's wonderful. And it's like a death rebirth. And that's interesting because you got that rebirth. But you got this thread. It's like the thread in between the the death and rebirth, and then the sun, you know, the brightness here. This is a big reading, you guys, so I hope this helps somebody. What was once composed now decomposes. This could be, like I said, a mask, an ideal you have of yourself for something that needs to come off and needs to be expressed, some idea. What was once presentable is now despicable. Wow. Maybe once you felt there could have been something here that felt really good. Now it's just, it's like, it's not coming across as feeling good now, whatever this is. It could have been a way you maybe used to view yourself, and then now, you know, or the way you want to, compared to how you feel now. This stage cannot be avoided. The underworld has taken us into the dark interior of its belly, and here we reside until spring. Through the natural process of decay, we descend into the depths we didn't know existed. The alchemist soon finds Factio is a stage of regeneration and sacred power, where the soil is fertile and rich, offering nourishment for tomorrow. This stage cannot be rushed. The darkness must have time to do its work, to dismantle and to loosen, to free us from old scripts and stories as we learn to surrender to this great operation. The earth churns and wisdom whispers in the dark. She envelops us with grace and the promise of what's to come. Yeah, there is definitely some shadow work to get through about, and not just get through, but also maybe express something here happening to make something balanced and just. If you're feeling like you're going through a dark time or a down time right now, stay focused on the light, stay focused on the things closest to your heart, and keep doing the work that needs to be done to reach your best, to reach the best you can be and the best place you can be energetically. That sun is not a joke. And let's read the Egyptian story of Osiris, and to ponder, is there anything that does not end? It relates to the death card in the tarot and the underworld card in the archetypal deck. It is a universal symbol, not to be taken personally. Yeah, this is just really about letting the old die and releasing yourself from it, holding on to that light part of yourself and getting through this shadow, whatever this is, this mask or this thing that has taken over your truth, your true identity, who you truly are. And it feels like some shadow work. It feels like something dark and something that needs spoken about, and honestly. Let's read the dolphin here. This is beautiful energy with the dolphin. It's just getting through this death, and it will take time. This doesn't feel like it's going to happen overnight, but this is the process. This is what's happening. Innately intelligent healer, light, and blessings. That's beautiful. Going towards the light, going towards the healer, the blessings. And that could be this fox energy too. This healing, there's blessings here. And this was also like the teacher energy. So you could be really being taught here to not only be intelligent, but also see the blessings and hold on to those things as they are leading you to somewhere brighter. But first you have to go through this mortification process, this death process, probably of an ego, probably of a way you thought about something or said and you weren't honest about, or you weren't expressing because something in the past here has not been fair or just, or it could have been handled really tyrannously, is what I'm feeling. Whew. The gift of the dolphins are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle, and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma. I was feeling like that. Like this could be like karmic. This justice is there's karma here. There's something that justice needs to be served. So that's what I'm feeling, like justice needs to be served, and served in light, and it's not just black or white. There's many things to this. This feels very, and it's like something, you have the power here and the determination to try to make something fair and just and right, and it's something I feel you've been maybe holding back doing, expressing. This could just be a simple acceptance, moving forward, expression, something like that. That you're holding back or holding on to, maybe being very just secretive about, and there's just something you need to express. I am getting that. These creatures play such an important role in the role of karma that coming in contact with dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. I am feeling that. Something really good here on the way with the sun, the thread, and the dolphin. It's just this death and rebirth here happening. Nice. All right. Okay, you guys, we got the Hangman on the bottom of the tarot deck. This is you needing to see things differently. There's something here needing to be seen differently. I mean, totally the other way around. So everything, the way I kind of always look at the Hangman too, especially when it's in reverse, is like you're struggling and fighting and resisting and maybe even feeling victimized when you need to put yourself on the other side. You need to flip the situation around or flip the perspective around. This is a complete flip around that needs to happen here, is what I'm feeling. If you're in that point where it's like, man, what do I need to do? It's just, and then that cosmic egg, and this is bigger. This is a bigger, something bigger in the cosmos happening. Could be very karmic, could be, and then we got the Lover on the bottom of the archetypal deck with the swan and the gold pearl. This is always making a loving choice, and like I said, like that ugly duckling, it's like that completely opposite energy. It's like making a loving choice, not a kind of dark, deep, shadowy, maybe bloody, gruesome choice. Like, and I don't literally mean that, but it's like something's become really dark and unfair and unjust to you, and even maybe some family, friends, something like that around you. What do we got here on the bottom? Oh, wow. Lots of rainbows. The androgen. I'm just going to read the short version of those, guys. The Lover, the heart, the beloved, and the devoted. In order to be devoted to something that truly will make you happy, a blessing, there's some kind of rebirth, some death and rebirth about your mask, or something you're hiding, something that needs released, expressed, and it's causing a lot of aggression and anger deep down. It's not making you happy, something to move away from. It could be something about the past here. You're wanting to move past the past, past the black and white, into a more colorful place. And be devoted to something. Stay devoted to something. You'll feel the Lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the Lover in another. The true gift is finding the Lover in yourself. It's present everywhere. Oh, and then we got the androgen. And its creative transcendence, multiplicity, the artist. This deeply revered image in alchemy, born of Hermes and Aphrodite. There's a lot of love in this. Not love, something that feels good, but something, maybe you're not expressing something. Or something deep that you're hiding, or not expressing, not releasing, not shining light on within yourself, is causing and holding you back from something that you truly want. Oh. Hermes and Aphrodite. Hermaphroditos has been classically depicted as a balanced union of divine masculine. That's this card, you guys, I'm reading. But that's also this Lover's card, too. And the Lovers in the tarot. It's that masculine, feminine balance. There's a balance that needs restored here between a masculine and a feminine, whether this is within yourself or in your world, you guys. It's the masculine, the sun, and the divine feminine, the moon. Yet today's alchemists know the androgen is far more nuanced than that. It encompasses the infinite spectrum and reveals itself in ever-changing, non-binary forms. The divine hermaphrodite defies definition, as it is a deeply personal felt experience. Accessing the fluid and enlightened state requires us to slip into contradictory realm of the senses. The Hangman. go into the thing that most contradicts, like, what you're used to wearing, what you're used to saying to yourself, what you're used to perceiving, what you're used to expressing. It's kind of going, it's like, yeah, these are very different energies. And it's completely looking at this differently from the other's eyes, or putting yourself in the other's. It's interesting. Accessing this fluid enlightened state requires us to slip in a contradictory realm of the senses, you know? Breath by breath, we are drawn into our limbs, our fluids, our orifices, organs, and cells. We let go of rules and labels. Judgment is suspended. The hangman, the judgment, it's not being upset that you need to change your perspective. It's not being upset that maybe something in your life is needing to be seen or sacrificed. There's a feeling with the hangman too that I always get of needing to sacrifice part of your ego or part of your beliefs or something, maybe even a fear, you know, and getting through a fear. And it can feel like that. You can be very afraid of exposing yourself, but it's for something you want. It's for lots of blessings and something divine. We got tons of Lover's energy all over this. It's so beautiful. The gods are present, as are the creative mysteries of the underworld. For a brief moment, we hold all of our complexities in one loving form. Like a newborn, we know not our name, gender, age, or location. We are the embodied artist, embraced unconditionally by the sun and the moon. Read the poem, The Idea of Ancestry by Etheridge Knight, and to ponder sexuality without language, intimacy without sexuality. Interesting. All right, guys. Let's see. All right, that's your guys' reading, so I hope it helps somebody, and I hope you guys have a good full moon, and I will talk to you later. Have a good day.